TYT Sports locked out Rick Strum in beautiful Culver City, California. So Roger Goodell literally dropped an elbow from the sky on Sean Payton. He suspended Sean Payton for 1 season without pay. GM Mickey Loomis for half the season, so 8 games. Defensive coordinator Greg Williams, who is now with the Rams, suspended indefinitely. And assistant coach / linebackers coach Joe Vitt suspended 6 games. The Saints organization were docked 2 second-round picks, one in 2012, one in 2013, and a $500,000 fine. So if you think about it, the actual Saints organization got off pretty clean. However, the personnel involved with the Saints did not get off clean at all. Drew Brees sent out a tweet today. Here is that graphic right here. I am speechless. Sean Payton is a great man, coach, and mentor. The best there is. I need to hear an explanation for this punishment. Drew, you're a player. You don't need to hear any explanation for it. I understand that he's sticking up for his coach. He's sticking up for his team. You could just leave it at that. He's sticking up for his team, and that's literally it. Nobody owes you an explanation. Michael David Smith of ProFootballTalk.com wrote in his article many things that I was feeling, saying he only needs to read, as in Drew Brees, he only needs to read the NFL's announcement on bounty discipline, which details what Payton did and what Payton failed to do regarding the bounty scandal. Brees doesn't have to agree with NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell's decision, but Goodell has already given an explanation. Thinking about it, if you're Drew Brees, you got to be thinking of this as a slight win. He is tendered. However, they're going to need him to win some games. They're not going to have their head coach. They're not going to have their GM. They're not going to have their assistant coach. This is the time for not necessarily him to plead publicly, but behind closed doors say, hey, you need me now more than ever. This is where he gets his extension. This is where he gets his contract. This is where he gets paid, because the Saints need him to win games. Mike Florio of ProFootballTalk.com of NBC Sports, quoting Roger Goodell. Goodell saying, we are all accountable and responsible for player health and safety and the integrity of the game. We will not tolerate conduct or a culture that undermines those priorities. No one is above the game or the rules that govern it. Respect for the game and the people who participate in it will not be compromised. Let me be clear. There is no place in the NFL for deliberately seeking to injure another player, let alone offering a reward for doing so. Many Saints fans have caused an uproar online through social media, saying that it is an asinine decision for Roger Goodell to come down on their team the way they did, and saying that the 2012 season is now just pretty much gone. Michael David Smith, the Pro Football Talk. I don't think you can be too hard on people that put at risk our players' health and safety. That is a critical issue for us going forward and has been in our past. Clearly, we were lied to. We investigated this back in 2010. We were told it was not happening. It continued for another 2 years until we got credible evidence late in the 2011 season, and we were able to identify significant information that verified from multiple sources that this was going on for a 3-year period. Many people are saying that Roger Goodell is quote-unquote butthurt because Sean Payton lied to him. The Saints organization lied to him. So they're basically making out Roger Goodell to be this father figure saying to his kids, you lied to me, you're getting grounded for a year. Jeff Duncan of NOLA.com and of the Times-Picayune, I believe that's how you pronounce it, had this to say in his column, and he is receiving a ton of backlash from many people who live in New Orleans and are Saints fans. He said it was their actions or lack thereof that led to the unprecedented punishment meted out today. It was their lack of institutional control that resulted in the worst black eye the organization has ever experienced. Their cavalier attitudes and carelessness left the league with no recourse and has caused irreparable short and long-term damage to the organization. So now I'm pleading to all the NFL fans, do not be an idiot. Do not go out there on sports talk radio, the blogs, going out on social media. Don't be an idiot like these people. Jeff, rather what you saying is true or not true, it's too soon. Your locals who read you are hurting right now, and you want to throw salt in an open wound? To me, that's classless. Another one. Jeff and his crappy book can go take a hike. That little bitch should stick up for his team if he is a real fan. But nope, he throws the team under a bus every chance he gets. Fuck you, Jeff. He's obviously not throwing his team under the bus. He covers the team. He is not supposed to be a fan of the team. He is supposed to be objective. Don't go out there and be an idiot. That's all I'm asking. Give us your thoughts, though. Tweet at me, at Rick Strom. Leave us a comment. Give us a thumbs up. Participate in the conversation, as always. And, of course, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/TYT Sports.